I know this isn't a real poster. It might be a leak one. I don't know. It has a lot of them updated versions of their episode 9 looks, and I like how Rey and Kylo look. So I'm just going to use that as the poster. So just kind of briefly talk a little bit. Okay, I see people talk about everybody, what they think of how they want things to be wrapped up. For me, like it's kind of like maybe sort of what I said in like other Star Wars reviews, but just kind of give my thoughts again. Like if everybody says their things, I'm going to say my things. So Palpatine, I don't know if he's gonna come back. You don't really get too much of him in the trailer. I'm curious to know. I want to see how he comes back. Okay, um, I get that we don't need him. Why is he back? And I kind of also kind of get why he might be coming back. He is a nice way to kind of wrap up all 9 movies. So he would be basically the one that just represents all that. Okay, like some may say it could be like Voldemort, how after Chamber Secrets he somehow came back. But I think it's a little bit more different because that's how they had the idea for their 7 or 8 movies, the way you see it with their books and their movies. He was gonna be gone kinda and then come back. Like they didn't have everything completed, I bet, but they had an idea he's still gonna have to be the one to come back. With this one though, it wasn't intentional from the beginning. When they did the 6 movies, they thought that was it. That's why there were no intentions. Oh, let's bring him back for the future. So I get the whole idea. It's just I don't think it's exactly the same. It was Voldemort's story to come back. With Palpatine, you didn't need to. But I like to be fair with just to see how they use him. We'll see if this is just a ploy to get everybody back to watch this movie, or if he will have a prominence. But to me, I get this that Kylo Ren is the bad guy. He is now the one that takes over, especially what he did with Snoke. He is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. We have to follow him. And this is the interesting part. Even though he is now the bad guy, also a lot of people don't want him to get redeemed in some sort of way because he is still a solo, a Skywalker. For me, this is kind of hard, but yeah, I accept it in my eyes at least, and this is just my opinion. I'm not saying everybody should, but if you do agree, hey, I accept it. He is the bad guy of this story, but at the same time, he is the one that we don't have any other Skywalkers. I don't think Rey's gonna be Skywalker. We're not gonna have a surprise where they're Finn or Poe is a Skywalker. Kylo Ren is the Skywalker, and at best, if he gets redeemed, which I will be okay with, not a lot of people won't, I would try to, redeem him. Like, you could still do it in a way where it's not beating over the head. Maybe it's a little bit different, clever way. Just like I want to see how they use Palpatine. I want to see how they do Kylo. And he has to be the one because if he is the last Skywalker, we need to have some kind of balance. He can't just, go out dark side. He needs to go out middle at least, represent the good side to what his grandfather was, what his uncle was. And it is interesting, like, that's why. So I'm like, if you're not introducing more Skywalkers, give us the best you can with Kylo, please, Disney. Okay? Try to make it fair for everybody. Make them realize this was the best thing Ryan did. He knew Kylo was the Skywalker, so they had to put more time on him. And give everybody the good guys their shine. Rey, Finn, Poe. But Kylo is the core of what represents this whole franchise. We are continuing his arc from Anakin and Luke. So give us something for Ben. And then just everybody else, like, we'll see how long this movie is. Just, I like all the characters. Just please give me more why Rey is strong. I get who she is from her background now. Now give me something more why she has the power she has. And then Finn, although I didn't hate his arc. The story was whatever in Last Jedi, but his arc was like, okay. It's not too much of involvement. Sort of there was there, but not a lot. Give me something different with him. Like, just bring in that extra flavor that, needs to spark his character. Poe, let me see how he is as basically the new General Poe. So he has something going for. I want to see how Oscar Isaac delivers his acting, how he can bring the chops for this one. And yeah, it's just, overall, I really hope, without trying to force everybody to love the movie, I hope you do enough to just really just make it the end game of this franchise. Just bring everybody back to a celebration and just make everybody, get what they want. It doesn't matter what, okay? Like, prequelist fans can enjoy this. Original fans were like, you know what? That was really good. We did need all that for all of us. And then everybody else, just anybody that's now getting invested with these characters, just, they might like it and all. But for me, I think that the characters could be fleshed out even better. Even though I do, enjoy watching them, just give them more. And then just for me, okay, this is more my fan, just kind of speaking of Kylo, just give him a conclusion that is satisfying for his character, but also for the Skywalker whole chapter, because he is that guy. So, I don't know, without going kind of too much and just overthinking more, that's what I can think of from my top of my head. Hey, but you guys add on, okay? If you guys think like, oh, I agree with you or I disagree, but counter this. And no, I want to see that, what you're saying, Rolly Malo, but what else is there? So you put in, oh, I also want to see this. I want to see that in the comments below. And as always, Rolling Empire, laugh, smile, repeat.